Won gold in Doha in the 100 metres as well, and here she lines up in an unfamiliar scene for her. She's not a massive kind of indoor athlete, is she? But this is a great place for her to start the season.
She doesn't do a lot of indoors, but again, some athletes, they just choose not to. But the mommy rocket, as she calls herself these days, is a phenomenal, incredible athlete, and you know what her start's like. Blistering, she'll put everyone under pressure from the get-go, but it'd be nice to see how she gets on, and it's great for the Glasgow crowd to see her.
And Amy Hunt in lane 8 is an athlete with huge potential. She is the fastest ever 17-year-old, well, she was last year before she turned 18, in the world. That is a title that's held in the men by Usain Bolt. So of course the comparisons are there, and she gauged her season and kind of very well last year. Many people thought she might end up going to Doha. She didn't, and she's qualified to go to Cambridge as a student next year. She's got an incredibly bright future on many fronts, but athletics certainly, Denise.
Very promising youngster, but listen, she's got to learn, she's got to use this experience. She's next to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and so she have to draw on all these experiences to make her a better athlete. This is just the start for her.
Okay, well, let's see how she does in exalted company, Andrew Cotter.
Yes, what a race we have here. What a rarity to have Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Muriel Ahuri lining up against each other, alongside each other. That's a gift to Glasgow to have Fraser-Pryce here for her only indoor meeting of the year. So rarely runs indoors, but Amy Hunt goes in lane 8. Again, I think she knows that this is a good test for her, because she said that her 20 to 30 metres, first 20 to 30 metres, the worst part of any race she runs. But anyway, Amma Pippi, the Enfield and Haringey athlete who's been studying in Oklahoma, won over 200 metres in Vienna a fortnight ago, had a good race with Amy Hunt in London, over 60 metres last month, a fraction between the two of them. Katarzyna Sokolska of Poland is in lane 2, strong Polish contingent at this meeting. Maja Michalinic of Slovenia made the final of the European Indoors here last year. Good run in Torun in Poland last weekend behind the American Shania Collins. And then the noise that will welcome one of the greatest athletes of all time, twice Olympic champion, 4 times world champion, over 100 metres. Says that Tokyo will be her final Olympics. She's going to double up there over 100 and 200, but she's almost designed for 60 metres here. They met in the World Indoors in 2014, where Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce won her only World Indoor title, beating Ahuri into second place. But Ahuri, World Indoor champion in Birmingham 2 years ago. Natasha Morrison of Jamaica, her first indoor race this season. Again, it's just not a well-trodden path from Jamaica to the indoor scene in Europe in the winter, but a strong Jamaican contingent here today. Naomi Sedney of the Netherlands, often a stalwart of the Dutch 4x100 squad, with the likes of Jamila Samuel and Daphne Schippers. And then Amy Hunt, still just 17, enormous potential. European junior title last year. This year's a World Junior Championship year. She's got that to decide on, as well as whether to go to Cambridge or Loughborough. Is it going to be World Junior Championship or Olympics? Again, you have to think perhaps of the long term as well, but she is running world-class times now. 60 metres, not perhaps her strength, though she knows that. It's just a chance here to test her first 20-30 metres against some of the best, and perhaps the very best of all time in women's sprinting. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in lane 4, Muriel Ahuri in 5. Ahuri has not lost an indoor race over 60 metres since 2014, when she gave second best to the woman alongside her, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. The women's 60 metres. Cleanly away, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is outsmarted of all. Muriel Ahuri is going strongly also, but she can't quite get back there. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce takes it. 7:16 for the victory, just ahead of Muriel Ahuri. Natasha Morrison was up there as well for third, but Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce gets that victory, a rare victory, or a rare defeat rather, for Muriel Ahuri. It's not a rare victory for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. She just doesn't race indoors, but when she comes to race indoors over 60 metres, she invariably wins. Ahuri has to give second best again to the great Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and again, if it's to be her only indoor race this season, which she says it is, then it's a nice way to do it.
Yeah, this is always interesting, you know, Andrew, when athletes such as Shelly-Ann comes out to decide to run just a one-off race, I'm always interested to see what kind of condition that they're in, and you can imagine right now she's still in that building phase, so she'd be pretty strong in the weights room, and again that's been demonstrated because she thundered out the blocks. This is what we expected to see and do, but watch this out of the blocks, good rhythm, isn't she? Hard, straight into that floor. But as I say, there's those little extra technical elements that come over the 100-meter preparation, which you don't really demonstrate over 60. So for me, this is just fantastic to see her here enjoying the indoor running and really showing the crowd of her expertise.
There's the contrast. We know that she's a 60-100 sprinter, really. That's where her strength lies. 200, she's very, very good, but perhaps she just starts to get relatively weak. And when you see Hunt again on the replay, you can't see her here, but she was starting to come back into things a little bit. So some are designed for 60s and 100s and others for
She's based in Portland and she did a great job, so thank you.
Okay, so Shelly,
But of course, I have to big up Shans, that's in Kingston, Waterhouse to be exact. She did my colors, all my colors she did them.
okay, so 1 silver, 1 gold. What's next on your agenda?
The 4x1s, you know, we're really looking forward to it. So we're hoping that the 4 ladies for the heats will have a great run. We're praying that, you know, they carry the stick around, and once they do that and we get to the finals, I'm just praying that we have a good run for that final.
Okay, can you finish this sentence for me? Sometimes I have to.
I don't know.
Shelly, you tweeted this morning 200 meters is a different discipline?
No, yes, so I actually tweeted in Jamaican. Pato. So I said 200 meter is a different kind of running.
Yeah.
Like it's really different from the 100 where you just get up and you just go. But it's so technical, you know, it involves a lot of speed endurance, and you try to run it the best way you can. And I've always said, listen, I just go from the start, and wherever it pops, you know, and I'm glad that I was able to come away with a silver medal today.
Yeah. What influenced your choice of color for a race?
It just depends on how I feel in the morning. So I try them on and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this one, or oh, I'm not feeling it. But the brighter, the better.
A friend of mine in Ghana named the daughter after you. Your reaction to that?
Oh wow, now I feel like Beyonce. Because I know a lot of people name their kids after Beyonce and Rihanna, so now I feel like a superstar. So yeah, thank you. Hi, Shelly.
A season's best, how's that feel?
It's good, you know, what more could you ask for? You know, 200 is not my, as I said, not my favorite event, but it has been an event that challenges me, and this is my fourth, fifth. I ran 200s before, and then I did it at my national championship, and I did it today. So I'm grateful that I was able to come away with a season best and a silver medal.
Because of your performance here, everyone is expecting the world record to go down in the relays. We expected the same in Tokyo. It didn't quite happen.
Yeah,
have
exactly.
Have you guys been practicing differently, or
honestly, that's the only, if I'm being honest, which I always am, we don't do a lot of practice with relays in Jamaica, which I think is it's a downfall for us. I definitely think if we had time to have relay camps, then we'd be better at, you know, the 4x1s. But we have to do what we have to do, and you know, tomorrow when the ladies come out, they've been practicing, so we're just hoping that the 4 ladies can have a good run and carry the stick around, and we just pray to God when the finals come, we'll have a blistering run. If we're gonna have Sharika on the, I'm not telling you what leg she's running, it's a secret. So,
Be patient.
so Sharika is there with that 21.4. Listen, it's over.
we love you? Take care.
So I had them colored in Jamaica by my hairstylist Shans, and then I come here and then I just find some stylist somewhere to just install them. Sometimes I go on Instagram and I look and I get someone and they install it for me. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Shelly, do you have any awards for your son for science today?
Yeah, I'm grateful to be able to have him here in the stands. And one day when he's older and he will look back at these moments and he'll understand how much he gave me strength and courage to just do the best that I can do for him to see that anything is possible once he believes and he works hard.
When we spoke in Kenya, Shelly.
All right, we're going to throw back to the National Stadium for E-Heat 2. Shelly-Ann Fraser comes up.
Olympic bronze 2016, Olympic
medals all around.
Brianna Williams,
Olympic champion at 4x1 last year, world junior champion in 100, 200 back in 2018, sixth at the World Championship Indoor this year.
Dominique Clark, running unattached.
Dominique Clark stepping up to deliver a special performance in a very hot race.
Julia Smith in 7 MVP International.
Yeah, great to see her back. 2019 World Championship medalist in the 4x1. Had a setback last year, but good to see her back up and running.
Jodine Williams of Racers in 8.
Has been running on the local circuit at the Velocity Fest meets and the Jubilee Series. Let's see if she can get through to the semifinals.
So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in 4, the world leader, 10.67 seconds. And she ran it twice for good measure. Most recently, just this past weekend in Paris. So she's made the trip, the long flight home. She's back in the 100 meters here and already has a bye to the World Championships.
In the 100 meters.
Set.
And cleanly away, good start for Brianna Williams. Fraser-Pryce also has a good start, so too Ramona Burchell. It's Fraser-Pryce, Williams and Burchell. Fraser-Pryce steps away and looks superb. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, 10.69. That's the flash time. That is the flash time for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Let's see the wind. It's legal for Fraser-Pryce. 10.70 for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
Okay, what's very special is that we're going to have some big PBs, I believe, possibly behind. No, but Williams at 10.98. Oh, so Brianna Williams just 1/100th of her personal best. But Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
And she didn't get a good start, gentlemen. She was behind Ramona Burchell at 30 meters, but no, gets up into a running at 50 and accelerates again away from Brianna Williams and goes through to win in 10 points.